Hello everybody, today back again with another video. Matteo Berrettini, what a flawless performance. He takes out Hurkazc in 4 sets. 6-3, 6-love, 6-7. He loses the third set tiebreak and wins 6-4 the 4th set. What a performance from Matteo Berrettini. Talk about analyzing this semi-final match completely wrong from my side. I thought that Matteo Berrettini would be the player who would do more unforced errors than Hurkazc. I thought that Matteo Berrettini would be the player who will return weaker than Hurkazc. I thought that Hurkazc would be the player who would do a cleaner match. Talk about being completely wrong. Man, what a performance. Hurkazc, he looked lost for the first 2 sets, especially the second set, where Matteo Berrettini baggled him and won that second set 6-love. But what a performance. What kind of a serving Matteo Berrettini we saw. My dear God, it is by time we talk Matteo Berrettini, we take him seriously. It is by time we take him seriously. Against who had Djokovic the hardest time at French Open? It was against Matteo Berrettini in the quarterfinal, when he barely defeated him in that 4th set 7-5 and was so afraid to take that 4th set to a tiebreak. And after he won that 4th set 7-5 Novak Djokovic at French Open quarterfinal against Matteo Berrettini, he screamed his relief. He screamed. Now Novak Djokovic, he needs to face Matteo at the final. And Matteo on grass is even more dangerous than he is on clay. What a performance! 60 winners and 18 unforced errors. He does 40. How many more winners does he do? 42 more winners than unforced errors. 42 from Matteo Berrettini's racket. Hurkazc did 27 winners only and 26 unforced errors. So Hurkazc does only 1 more winner than unforced error. Matteo Berrettini, 42. Man, what kind of a beast serving we saw here. Matteo Berrettini was landing. He was winning 86% behind his first serves in, 61% behind his second serves. He was dominating. He was completely dominating. Hurkazc, I don't know, man. Hurkazc, he was winning only 50% behind his second serve and 67 or for sure not over 80%. Hurkazc was not winning over 80% behind his first serve. Matteo Berrettini was flawless in his serve. He had 2 break push opportunities against him, one in the first set, one in the second set. He, of course, saved most of them with big serves. One of them, I believe, was an ace, and the other one was a big serve, which Hurkazc couldn't do a good return. This was a miracle that Hurkazc even won a set. You know that, guys? I swear to you guys. When Matteo won the first 2 sets, I was texting a friend of mine. I said to him, this match is over in about 1 hour or so. Matteo will for sure win his straight sets when he won the second set 6-love. Matteo was winning 10 straight games after that 2-3 game in the first set. 10 straight games. No, more, 11. Because 10, yes. Because 10 straight games Matteo was winning. And then Hurkazc started to change up the dynamic in the third, because he saw he couldn't do much. He was trying to attack Matteo Berrettini's backhand, but Matteo Berrettini, he protects his weak backhand so beautifully on grass with slices. He doesn't hit topspin backhands a lot, but he protects it with the slices. So Hurkazc couldn't hurt Matteo Berrettini the first 2 sets. By trying hitting on his backhand, because Matteo was protecting that shot with great slices. And when Matteo was winning his serving game so easy, because he has better... Look, guys, before the match, I thought that Matteo Berrettini has a little better serve than Hurkazc. That was wrong! He has a much better serve. Not little, much better serve. This was not even a contest. Matteo Berrettini was winning his serving games Really easy. Really easy. He was cruising in his service games. Hurkazc, on the other hand, he was struggling. He was barely winning his serving games. And when he was winning them like 40-30, 40-15. Sometimes they were up to deuce. Matteo Berrettini was only 2 points away from victory in the third set already. Matteo Berrettini was never in trouble in his own service games. Never. Because he was getting so much free points. So much free points. And Hurkazc didn't have the greatest return day either. And that has to do with Matteo as well, because Matteo has a much better serve than Federer, that's for sure. Matteo has a much better serve than Medvedev, that's for sure. But also, Hurkazc, he couldn't read Matteo's serve whatsoever. And actually, when Matteo broke Hurkacz's serve in the first game of the fourth set, I stopped watching the match. I knew it. I swear to God, I stopped watching the match because I love watching close matches, not one-side affairs. I knew it. I knew it when Matteo broke Hubi's serve in the first game of the fourth set. I knew it. It is no point watching this match more because I knew it. Hubi will never even smell of the serving games from Matteo. He will not even feel the smell of it. And of course, he didn't. Hurkazc didn't see one single break punch opportunity in the third and in the fourth set in Matteo's serve. One. And he miraculously took that third set to a tiebreak. He was struggling, he was fighting, he was just fighting in his own service games and trying to take that third set to a tiebreak. He finally took it to a tiebreak by holding his serves. He was not holding Hurkazc, he was not holding his serves without any troubles, but somehow he took the third set to a tiebreak, and in the tiebreak, he played a clean tiebreak. Matteo did some anchors, taking some unusual unforced errors in the third set, and Hurkazc won the third set tiebreak 7-3. But I knew Hubi will. I swear to God, guys. I swear to God, I knew Hurkazc would never turn this match around, even though he won. Look, guys, I need to see tennis only 1 hour. If I see tennis 1 hour, I know 95% who will win the match. 95%. I don't need to see more. I saw Hurkazc was not holding his serve easy. He was not he was not reading Matteo Berrettini's serve whatsoever. He was not playing flawless tennis from the baseline. He was not hitting the ball big enough to hit through Matteo Berrettini. Hubi did only 27 winners, for God's sake. Matteo Berrettini, 60 winners. 60 winners! Matteo Berrettini was doing more winners than Hurkazc. He was doing less unforced errors than Hurkazc. 18 unforced errors only from Matteo Berrettini's racket. Only 18. I have never seen Matteo Berrettini play a better tennis match than this. Never. Never in my life. And he was returning better than Hubi as well. Hurkazc was... Matteo Berrettini was winning much more points behind first serve return points won than Hurkazc. Matteo Berrettini was winning much more points behind second serve return points won than Hurkazc. So Matteo was winning more points in Hurkacz's first serves and in Hurkacz's second serves than vice versa. So Matteo Berrettini was returning better than Hurkacz as well. Hurkacz did only 5 aces, for God's sake. Only 5 aces. Matteo Berrettini 22. Hurkacz did only 27 winners. Matteo Berrettini 60. Hurkacz does 26 unforced errors. Matteo Berrettini only 18. This match, it is a miracle how Hubi took one set. It is a miracle. Matteo Berrettini broke Hurkacz's serve 6 times. 2 times in the first set, 3 times in the second set, and 1 time in the third set. Hurkacz didn't break Matteo Berrettini's serve 1 single time the entire match. This match was never close, never even, nothing. I can't believe how Hurkacz has won 5 matches at Wimbledon. I can't believe he was He was never close of defeating Matteo Berrettini. My analysis of the match was completely wrong. Big congratulations to Matteo Berrettini for his first ever Grand Slam final. He really deserved it, and he will have big chances. If he plays like this, he will have big chances in the final against Novak Djokovic. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.